Hi, good day to everyone on my YouTube channel. You guys probably realize I don't have on any workout clothes because of course today I am not going to be working out. However, I'm just going to chat with you guys a bit and let you guys know what's happening. Okay guys, so as some of you guys already know that I'm a CNA and I work in the healthcare field. I work at a nursing home, and what is happening, there has been a change of condition from last week coming into this week. And what is the change of condition I'm talking about? Well, as of today, my facility, my job site has COVID-19 patients, and now I could actually tell people that I have encountered or experienced taking care of COVID patients. Well, what happened was, a few days ago, I've realized when I went to the room, for example, one of the patients, he kept puking. And then he kept saying he's not feeling good. And his body looks like he's getting chills, but he does not have a temperature. Then I had other few patients, they had diarrhea. Then in addition to that, some of them, like, they knocked out. They are not alert, right? When results came back, we have a few patients tested positive for COVID. And what I can tell my YouTube channel, or rather my social media fan base, because I'm going to go live on my different on my different platforms, and let people know that I have encountered patients for the first time with COVID, and it's not nice at all. It's not nice. It's very saddening, because what is happening is COVID attacks the elderly. It looks like it looks like it attacks or infects the elderly differently, meaning that some people will not show temperature, some people may not have a temperature, some people may not have a cough, some people may not have gasping for breath, but some people may show symptoms like puking, some people may show symptoms like diarrhea, some people may show symptoms differently. And what I want to say to you guys is this. Right now, the state that I live in currently, the state of California, I don't want to call it the epicenter, but right now the COVID-19 cases are very high. It's very high because last night the supervisor tried to call to send some of the patients out to the hospital. Unfortunately, the hospital cannot accept no more patients. The hospitals are overwhelmed. So basically, as of today, all sick patients has to stay right where they are at my facility. And I now, as a CNA, has to have no other choice to attend to these patients. So I want you guys all over the world to pray for California. California is not, I don't want to call it the epicenter, but right now the COVID-19 cases are very high in California. The nurses, of course, I'm not a nurse, I'm a CNA, we are being overwhelmed. We are being overwhelmed because now we have to attend to COVID-19 patients. And as the days goes by, we're going to see new symptoms appearing on them. It's sad, it's heartbroken. And we ourselves have to protect ourselves and follow protocol, which is to sanitize, change our gloves regularly, and keep in mind to follow the right protocol. Okay, so you guys will not be seeing workout coming from me too much starting from today, because I myself is overwhelmed. It's only yesterday we found out that a few of these patients tested positive for COVID. It's only yesterday there has been a change of condition at my job. And of course, you know, I could not sleep last night because it keeps reiterating in my head, or I keep remembering how these patients were, how they started. They start puking, some of them started having diarrhea, they start being unconscious. I was reporting it, but at the same time, I wasn't aware that, oh my God, could this patient have COVID-19? I wasn't aware or alert of that. But nevertheless, these said patients, they tested positive for COVID. As the days goes by, things may not look too well with some of these patients, but we can just hope and pray that some of them pull through, or rather all of them pull through, in fact. Okay, so right now I will not be doing too much workout videos because of course I'm overwhelmed. I'm working in the healthcare field. And as of today, my facility is COVID-19. We are COVID-19. We've been COVID-19 free actually for the past few months. This change of condition just took place from last week, rolling right into this week. So as of today, my facility is COVID-19. I already told my kids, so according to if I start showing symptoms, of course I will need to stay at a hotel, which I already have information for that. So if I start showing symptoms, I will need to stay there away from my children, and it's not going to be easy for me working in the healthcare field. But I would like you guys out there to pray for California. Right now, California hospitals are being overwhelmed. COVID-19 is at its highest peak. It's at its highest peak right now in California. If we try to send out, our facility try to send out patients and the hospitals say they cannot accept them, therefore, is not, right now the hospitals are overwhelmed. They are overburdened, okay? And we as the CNAs and also as the nurses out there in the healthcare field, we have to hold our fort. We have to stand our grounds. We have to now, show what we have to, it's not going to be easy. We accepted the license. Like for me, I accepted the license to be a CNA. I accepted the task. So now I have to go ahead now and continue doing my task. And my task is to still show the patient dignity and respect. It's to still take care of the patient in spite of them being COVID-19 positive. I still have to be there with them. It's not going to be easy because some of these patients I have built a relationship with. What type of relationship I'm talking about? Some of these patients, I talk to them on a daily basis. I grown quite fan of them, meaning that some of these patients became my friend. You're not supposed to become a friend with a patient, but meaning that you draw rather a little close to them. The patient become your friend, meaning that you talk to them, you listen to them, you listen to their aches and pains, you listen to their journeys, their experiences of their life. And these said patients, some of them, it's going to be hard for me because some of them, I already see them being sick, and it's already bothering me right now because if today or tomorrow some of them die, I'm going to cry because I've grown to quite close to some of these patients. I look at them as my father figure because some of them, they rather would have advised me on my daily life. They may say, "Oh, Melissa, how you doing?" Sometimes as healthcare workers, we tend to get a little close to patients. They teach us in medical school, or rather in school, not to get too close to patients because of the same reason as what I am explaining. When you get too close to the patient, meaning that you build you're talking to the patient on a daily basis, you go, you check on them, even though you're not assigned to that patient on that very day. You go and you talk to the patient, find out how they're doing. For the past few months, I've been working with the same patient. So of course, you look at them as a father figure, or whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, now you're seeing this same said patient is sick. This said patient is COVID-19 positive. Now you don't know what's going to happen a few days from now. If this said patient dies, of course I'm gonna cry. If these said patients die, I'm gonna cry. So right now I'm not going to be doing any workout right now on my YouTube channel because I love my job. I love the work that I do, and my 100% attention needs to be focused on my job right now. And of course, I may or may not be crying this week if some of these patients die. Some of them, they do not look really good right now. Some of them are in critical stage right now. And I would like you guys out there to pray for me, and in addition to that, pray for California in the whole. Not only pray for my facility and pray for these said patients, but pray for California. California, we are being overwhelmed right now. The COVID-19 is impacting us highly. The hospitals are overwhelmed. Okay, so I'm going to go over right now and do Instagram live. I'm also going to go and do Facebook live as well. Okay, so you guys have a blessed day. You guys, for some of you guys trying to figure out how to lose weight, how to get build muscles, you guys can look at my very videos which I've did since yesterday 4th. So I have videos. I have a lot of videos, workout videos on my YouTube channel already. Okay, so you guys just pray for California. Right now it's crazy. It's really crazy out here where COVID-19 is concerned. The hospitals are overwhelmed. The hospitals are impacted with COVID patients. And, for me, seeing this firsthand now, seeing it firsthand, experiencing this COVID in my workplace, now is starting to affect me. And of course, when I say affect me, now I have to be strong. I have to be strong for myself and for my children, and also for my patients. I have to be strong now to take care of my patients in spite of their condition. Okay, so you guys out there, protect yourself, follow protocol. For any one of you guys who living in California, follow the protocol, wear your face mask, social distance, and of course, let's pray that California, the spread of COVID will be slowed in the state of California. Okay, so love you guys, and bye for now.